promoter out here is a scumbag. Frank Warren behind me, been lying and cheating his way through boxing for the last couple decades. Sued me for a couple $100,000 a few years ago, so obviously I was never going to go with him. The guy's a scumbag.
He overcame Big Miller, he was out with him, and he's just gone on and on and on. So he's done very well. He's a good fighter, a very strong fighter. We know what we're up against.
Just a final to Joe. They're talking about Daniel Dubois and Alexander Usyk fight already. Do you feel like you're getting overlooked in this whole process?
Right, they're always going to talk about fights they can have in the future, but I know that Daniel Dubois is really focused on us, because that's the fight he has next. And if you overlook someone, it could be your downfall. So we'll see how this plays out. But I'm grateful two-time.
It's good. It's good. They're making the same mistake they always make. They're making the same mistake they make every time. When he fought Wilder, it was Wilder AJ, and he overturned it. When he beat Jacques, it was supposed to be Wilder Jacques, but he overturned him. They're making the same mistake they make every time. It was great for us.
Finally, you go at the top.
And there you go, guys. There is Joseph Parker and Andy Lee stating the mistakes that Deontay Wilder made. And in fact, Danny Dubois is making the same mistake that Wilder made. And let me counterpunch. I suggest Don Charles, Danny Dubois, take heed to what Andy Lee is saying, because what he's saying is absolutely correct. I see these comments, I mean the hundreds, the thousands, that I see come across my videos weekly or whatever. And I've heard some of the same rhetoric, some of the same stuff, like, you know what? Dubois is going to run right over him. He's going to crush him. You know, Danny Dubois saying he's going to take him out in 3 rounds. Some people say 5 rounds, right? But then here's the deal. Andy Lee and Joseph Parker are not idiots. They know exactly what's being said, and I think they know how to take a fight like that. When someone gets overconfident and they start talking about every other fight besides that, that's always taboo for doom. You guys see what I'm saying? I mean, it's nothing wrong from Danny Dubois being confident. I mean, hell, he needed that confidence so he wouldn't quit. Because, I mean, what we know from Triple D now, he used to be nicknamed Triple Knee now, or Knee then, right? So that's good to have the confidence just to overcome certain stuff, but not to get the damn big head. You know what I mean? Getting overconfident, you can't overdo the shit, because what ends up happening when that situation, what he said, what they said, they're banking on. And they're pretty much reading that with their eyes closed. Why? Simply based off the fact that we have Danny Dubois talking about, I'm ready for this, I'm ready for Usyk. Usyk, I want my revenge. Usyk this. You ain't fought Joseph Parker yet to be talking that type of shit. Yeah, everybody, there's nothing wrong with being confident, but when you got a guy, a live dog, that ain't lost in 5 fights, 5, or is it 4? Right? 4 or 5 fights. 4 fights. This is his 5th fight. 3 in 2023, 1 in 2024. This is the beginning one and the first one in 2025. So this is his 5th fight. And those guys are banking and they're observing where Danny Dubois' head is at, his mindset is at right now. They're observing that. That's why Andy Lee said that shit. He's saying they're doing the same thing that Wilder did. And look where Wilder's at. You know, he's 0-2 right now, based on what he thinks he's going to get, not focused on what's in front of him to get got. You know what I mean? So I think, you know, Andy Lee, you know, maybe that's something he should have kept to himself, but it's definitely something that Team Dubois needs to take heed on. Now, I'm not saying they're overlooking Joseph Parker in forms of physicality. I'm not sure, but they're talking as though it's a very high possibility they're doing exactly that. They are overlooking Joseph Parker as a speed bump in the road, and they think they're going to boom, 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 ride over him and keep moving, right? Until that next hurdle. But understand, this damn speed bump could be a brick wall in disguise of a damn speed bump. You don't know how big it is until you get up on it and find out you can't cross over it. And that's exactly where Joseph Parker may be. And Andy Lee understands Joseph Parker, and they've been together since then, and they've been undefeated since then. So take that in mind. You guys tell me what you think of Andy Lee stating that Danny Dubois, warning him that he's doing the same thing that Wilder did. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.